Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
Herzlich willkommen auch an die deutschen Zuschauer zum letzten Lauf der GT Champions International GT Series der aktuellen Saison. Heute jagen die Autos über die nassen Straßen des Indianapolis Motor Speedway und wir sind gespannt, welche Fahrer die Fahrerwertung für sich entscheiden können. Ich wünsche euch viel Spaß und lasst gerne ein Like und ein Abo da.
Let me turn on my mic and do that all over again. Welcome everybody to GT Champions. We're here for the International GT Series final round 8 in Indianapolis, where it is a very spicy battle for the top spots. You know what? I said I wasn't going to say spicy. I'll explain that later after I heard some stuff from my teenagers about saying that word. Anyway, it's exciting championship battles for both the pro and am classes. None of them are decided, and it's going to come down to who finishes first in this race. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Grateful all of you are here. Don't forget to subscribe so you can comment and share your thoughts with us here. And yeah, it's the season finale, and I'm both excited and sad. We were talking about it in our pre-race setup, and but anyway, we're at a fantastic track, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. What a fun course. It's not a course that a lot of people have a familiarity with if they're new to the iRacing scene. So a lot of people are going to be caught out a little bit by the track in its wet condition. So we'll talk some more about the weather here in a minute, but this is one of the most iconic tracks in motorsports, right? The Indy 500 is done here. There's so many other IMSA races and every other thing that's ever done here. It's a lot of fun. I would love to see. I think they used to race F1 here a long time ago, but I would love to see them come back and do this. That would be so much fun. But anyway, lap record for a GT3 car was set a couple of years back in the Indianapolis 8-hour, and it's a minute 22. Nobody's even close to that today because it's raining, so that can be expected. But we're going to spend 2.5 miles a lap here with 14 turns. And we've got 17 cars here today in the rain. It is a holiday weekend in the United States, but we do have the contenders for the championships are here. So it'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, so Indianapolis, I lived not far from there, just under 2 hours away. And I tried getting set up to go to the Indy 500 one year. And that's a madhouse up there. I was in town, but not near the track. Thank goodness. It was insane, the amount of people that are moving around in that area. I think it's the largest, if I remember, I think it's the largest gathering for a racing event in the United States. I don't think Formula One even catches that many spectators. I'm not sure, but they can hold 400,000 people. 400,000 people. That's so many people. That's a state. I think there's maybe 400,000 people in all of Wyoming. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's it. Anyway, all right. So let's talk about who we have here with us. Obviously, there is myself. That's me there on the left. I am doing your play-by-play and race direction with the drivers and so on. Mr. Chrome Dome, Fry is here with us. Good morning, Fry.
Good morning on a rainy Saturday.
Oh, we're doing singing. Okay, Pix, are you gonna sing your hello? How you doing, bud? There he goes. What a radio voice. See, I have a face for radio. So does Fry. Yours, on the other hand, you could actually get away with being on TV, like Eton has been. We're grateful for Eton being around. And one of these days we'll get him on here with us. And then, of course, we have Till. He's off in the Steward Radio channel with his cohort in crime there. The two of them, they'll be live stewarding this final round. But Till is our head race steward there, and he'll be taking care of that along with his friend Nicholas. So, yep. So, yeah, that's us. And of course, a big shout out to our folks at Origin Micro. And we're glad that they're here helping us out, getting everything done. Here's our standings. Look at this, folks. Elias, Tobias, and Luca, all separated by 52 points. Luca, with Elias being here, if Elias and or Tobias, if either one of them make it all the way through the half race distance without wrecking the car out, Luca will not be able to win the championship. But if both of them are wrecked out before the halfway mark of the race, he could win the championship if he finishes the race in first. So we're not asking that Elias and Tobias be taken out of the race. Obviously, that is not a thing. But Elias and Tobias, that is really close. That is really, really close. So it will be I'll be interested to see how that turns out for them. In the AM class, it's even better. Look at this. The top 4 are within 6 points. So whichever one of them wins is going to win the championship. So Sukan, Nathan, Florian, or Thampersit, all of them have been in the podium places in just about every race. So whichever one of them crosses the finish line first is likely going to be our champion. So it'll be a lot of fun to keep an eye on that one. It's going to be a good race. Oh, I'm hoping it's going to be a good race. Last week, if you weren't able to be here, we had the president and CEO of Origin Micro here with us to talk to him a little bit. His name was Don Doney. Did I say it right? I think it's Doney, because I was saying it all wrong forever. Anyway, he was here sharing a little bit about what Origin Micro is and does, and we're grateful for them and all the work they do. So go check them out at originmicro.com and tell them GT Champion sent you. Let them know that their support of our group is appreciated. Now we're going to be finishing up qualifying here in a moment, and the drivers are going to start gridding to the track now. And Fry will come in and he'll have a little chat with you folks and share with you the grid order. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention simracecity.com, one of our new partners. So we need to go, go check them out, folks. I'm going to head out and do a driver meeting. Fry, if you want to take over and, let everybody hear your sultry voice. And
I'm going to sing the entire grid order.
I'm going to go ahead and take my headphones off for that.
Luca Haas is going to start us off for the pro class. Morgan Smith start alongside Tobias Sek, and Elias will start side by side. So that'll make things interesting as their championship battle gets underway in the rain. Marco Hawk will start 5th, Austin Dilton 6th, Timo in 7th, Chris Hitty in 8th, and Fabian in 9th. I think that's all we got for our pro class today. And getting to the AM class, also very tight. We got the top 6 in there. Toby Stahl will lead us off. Florian Horvath will start in 2nd. Thamsprit in 3rd, Sukan in 4th, Max Appelt in 5th, Nathan Hallman in 6th, Jarmo in 7th, and Rafael Rodriguez in 8th with no time. And I believe that's our whole field. So these guys will have plenty of track space. That's going to help out a lot today. Yes. Wow. So we got the overall standings. It looks like we got a fast AM driver in there amongst the pros. And I don't think, was he in the 6 for the championship? So I think Toby might be on the outside, so he might be playing devil's advocate today as the little bit of a spoiler. And don't forget World Cup this evening, which I probably massively need to practice for. Yes, we have 2-hour races that we will be at Laguna Seca WeatherTech Raceway. And driving in a Mazda GT4 car that we all have opinions about, but it is a front-wheel drive car. Not my forte, but we're going to have to kind of wheel this thing around, and you only get one pit stop. You can only change tires one time. You can get fuel anytime, or fuel and tires also one time, but you can fix your damage anytime. So that does help out, but detrimental if you have to go in the pits. These guys will probably be experiencing about the same thing today in the rain. See if they can keep it on track. That'll be very important. Our DG guys are up front as always. Looks like we got a little bit of a gap between the AMs and the pros, and they're already driving all over the track. That did not take long.
Interesting comment Chris Heidi just made. Chris Heidi is an actual IndyCar jackman. And he says, right now in Indiana, we should be happy it's raining because right now it's snowing. So, yes, sir. Tobias?
Toby Stoll is AM.
Stoll. I think he's an AM driver. Let me double check.
As they get their little warm-up lap in. I don't know how much like you're warming anything up at this point. You're not really going to get tire temperature for most of the race. The sun's not going to be out. I guess you're just kind of warming up the engine and making sure the windshield wipers work.
I don't even have Toby Stoll in our lineup at all. Yeah, I don't even see him as a...
I want to say he's raced before, but maybe it was early on.
Yeah, he would be a pro driver. He has a 2-digit number, so he should be a pro driver. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. I like that idea. All right, pace cars off. Final corner, pace car and a few other cars off the track. Boy, if they're going off track when they're just pacing, that's going to be tough. All right, we're going to see some lights here. Oh yeah, I will have my yellow flag ready. Let me get that ready. I have my finger on the button just in case. Green, green, green. Here we go. Some Porsches, some Audis, some Lamborghinis. We have a lot of people changed cars for this final round. Oh, this is going to get bad. I can't even see what's happening. There's going to be an accident. This is going to be an accident. Oh. Hey, look at that. Oh, DG guys take themselves out. Morgan gets right through and hangs in there. The AM drivers are hitting turn 1 right now, too. Let's see how they're doing. Florian leads them through, and you've got Sukan Pino right there. Right behind him is Fanpersit and Max. Okay, look at that. Everyone got through the first couple corners in the rain. Smart. But look at that. Morgan Smith out front. He's taking that Lamborghini every single round. He's like, screw it. I'm doing it. I'm going to run this thing the whole way. Chris Heide said that too. Chris Heide is driving an AMG. He actually mentioned to me he was going to try to change it. And I said, okay, just let me know. Oh, no. Couple of drivers off track. That's Toby Stoll. And is that Marcus? Or who is that with him? That's Marco. Yeah, that's Marco. Anyway, Chris Heide said, nope, I'm going to take the AMG, and I'm just going to take it to the end. I already did it. I'm just going to do it again. Really wide entry there onto the track from the Lamborghini. Let's see, can he keep those Porsches behind him? We're at the last sector now. Whoa!
And visibility is always an issue trying to follow somebody as you get that nice little wave in your face all the way down the back straight.
Mm-hmm. So Morgan's lucky he gets out in front, and he's going to make it a little bit harder for these guys up front. That'll be good. I like it. Perfect. All right, we got Toby Stoll now. He'll be referenced there. He's running in 9th place. The AM drivers, Raphael, falling back to 6th. Look at them still. Like, what, that 6 of them right there?
Yeah, and they all kind of, I think maybe they had a meeting about the start. Because they all went single file as soon as the race started, and the pro class did not do that.
Yeah, the pro class decided we're going to make that first turn look a little scary for the broadcasters.
I think they all had like a pre-race meeting.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Look at that. I mean, you can't see nothing coming back. Look at everybody. You think they're swerving looking for arrow or just visibility. Oh, here comes Marco hard. I think he made it.
I have no idea.
Sure he made it.
Behind him.
Yeah, he made it.
Yeah, he did. He did make it.
You saw the back end just wiggling. I think it's a
Fabian. Okay. In the McLaren. Oh, it looks so different because I hadn't seen him run that livery, and I like that. That looks tough. Look at this, Mark. Austin's out here. I forgot Austin's in here. Where is he at? He's in 4th place. Okay. Is he in the Mustang? He sure is. He loves that thing. He and Fry are besties about that car.
And he's got the good livery on there to help cut the air and the rain.
Yeah, he's got the red one on there.
Yep, that's going to work out a lot.
Oh, yes, the team standings. Oh, So On Fire is leading the championship right now. Geezer's right behind them by about 100 points. So,
Hitty
right
goes
off
off.
the track. And all the way around has to go a couple of cars. Chris has probably got wet and muddy tires. Got to get it cleared off a little bit. Gonna lose a couple spots there. So yeah, we're running a beta championship for the teams. Jeez, can you imagine how stressful you'd be right now in the car? Oh, look at that. Oh, nice. It took a couple turns, but it got done. Nice. The lone acid. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. That could have been really bad. I mean, it is really bad, but I mean, like, it could have been way worse.
And if you think the track is slippery because it's wet, wait till you hit the grass. I mean, you were just along for the ride. I can't believe you even got it to stop that much before you tap the wall.
Yeah.
That was good. I hate the rain. I'm not a big fan myself.
Oh, I love the rain. The rain is so much fun. It's the great equalizer. What was if you any of you watch Formula One, you'll see that all of those drivers from like Williams and Red Bull, not Red Bull, RBR, whatever they call the other team now, the old AlphaTauri team, right? Pardon me. You'll see that I missed the mute button. You'll see them just do so good in the rain. Like they get up into the points every time it rains. The rest of the time they just suck, but they get to the points when it rains because some drivers are just really good at it.
Yeah, depends on the track especially, but no, not my forte, especially this kind of raining.
Yeah,
I mean, like, some light stuff's okay, but yeah, when the visibility starts going, puddles start happening, that's just rough.
Yeah, the rain in iRacing, in my opinion, is so much more realistic than the rain is in the other simulator, which we won't talk. No, I'm kidding. With Gran Turismo, because here in Gran Turismo, when it rains and then the track starts to dry out, it doesn't dry out because the cars are on it. I mean, it does, but it dries out only the racing line.
Yeah,
Morgan.
We've always wondered that if you just like drove out of the racing line on purpose and everybody did it, would it dry there or would the racing line dry? And it's just, it's just the racing line. It's like how
yeah, but here it'll actually dry out where the cars are driving on the track. So the whole track can have a completely different line every race, depending on how the drivers come at it and how many cars are on it too, and how fast it dries.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and the rain is so realistic. Pix, you've driven in the rain. You're in that cockpit, and it looks like it would be so hard to see, and it is. It's terrible. When you get right behind them, it's really hard to see, and you can't see their brake lights. You have to trust the people in front of you. See, look at that.
At least you can see his brake lights, but you can't tell if he's lighting them up or if he's just driving down the track.
Yeah, so people are moving out. See, they move out. Just look at that. Nothing. Like, there it is. So it's hard. It's really hard.
If he goes in too deep, you go in too deep. So it's like it's kind of hard to gain time when you're trying to dodge a curb. I mean, he is all over that's one thing you want to dodge in the wet is the curb.
Yep. Sukan has moved up. He got around Thampersit up into the podium places for the AM class. And remember, whichever one of those AM drivers wins, well, actually, I'm saying he went to second, actually, now that I think about it, because I noticed that my timing is still showing Toby Stoll as an AM, so it didn't switch. It got me a little confused. So Florian is in the lead, and you've got Sukan and then Thampersit right behind them. And Florian is a contender, so it's going to be really close. It's going to be this is so much fun. Oh, look, and Pix has it all on the screen for you there so that you can see just how close they are going into this round. Remember, it's 50 points that you get for first place, Plus, there's some bonus points, right? So you've got to be mindful that there's bonus points that you can get. So the drivers are focusing on trying to get some of those bonus points, not going off track. But there's a 10-point difference between first and second just in the finishing position. So that means if, let's say, Florian wins and Sukan's in second, Sukan's going to have 10 less points, right? So Florian is 5 points back. So he could win from third. Oh, Florian, I had to say something. Something.
A long way to go. We only 10 minutes in.
Oof. Yeah, there's a long way to go.
Long way to go. And they're all right there together. At least the top three. Hallman's the guy that everybody wants to see fall back because he's got the best chance to jump Pino. But, you know, Horvath and Timo and Jarmo, they all want to see at least Hallman drop out. That all gives them a chance. And then if Pino has a little trouble, which he has not pretty much most of this season, man, this is gonna be nuts. It's so tight.
Yeah, but let's vote for this guy just for the sake of where I have to send the coin. He's the American. The rest of them are all international. So we want Nathan Hallman to win so I can just send it in the mailbox. Just for $1.50 instead of $40. I'm kidding you guys.
You don't want to have to select boat or plane in your delivery options?
I don't want to. Nope, I don't accept it. I don't. Oh my goodness, that's funny. So far, I can see that there's about 5 drivers that have 0 off tracks at the moment. And only one of those is a pro driver. Nope, 2 of them are pro drivers. So people they're actually handling this and making this really look fun in the rain. They are competitive. They're on top of each other. Nobody is trying to... well, I shouldn't say nobody. I haven't seen any really risky moves. I've seen some definitely bumper to bumper and side by side close racing, but nobody's running into each other. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, they've all been pretty careful. I would say the rain does bring out the patience and carefulness of everyone.
Ooh, that was close.
I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of extra room.
I think everybody's a little more kind in the rain.
Well, we're going to find that out here in about another couple of minutes. The lead driver is going to be catching the first AM driver here probably in the next few laps. And now that's when the real work begins. Oh, Morgan back, almost taking out his teammate. Oh, he does. Oh, no. Austin's like, what are you doing, bro?
And you hit a Mustang. That's double penalty.
Yeah, is Austin able to get back on track without any incident? It looks like it. He's lost a lot of spots. All of the geezer guys have gotten around him.
Oh, detrimental.
Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? I'm sure Morgan and his teammate Austin will discuss that one later. Nothing worse than your own teammate is the one being the... It's not... and obviously he didn't do it on purpose, but like there he comes back out on track and he's just going to make the connection right there. Oof. And that would be... You know what? Can we see Morgan's... That might be an unsafe re-entry, and we might see the stewards make some fuss about that.
That is a possibility.
Like,
unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there he goes. He loses it there, right on the pit lane exit.
Doesn't hit the cone. Good job.
And don't come back right in. Oh, he was almost trying to go straight for the apex. That would be an unsafe entry in my book. Yeah, we'll see if the line stewards do anything about that. Or will Austin turn in a ticket on his teammate for the race? I don't know. We'll see.
Look at that tunnel of just wave of water coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
God, that is just...
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Raphael in attack mode in the McLaren, trying to bring Nathan Hallman a little closer, try to get that spot. It's been said by a couple of the drivers that the AMG is not great in the rain. I don't know what that means. I just heard it from Chris and from another driver that's racing those, not from Nathan. I don't know if it's good or bad in the rain, but from what I can see, if you look, there's only 2 rear-wheel drive cars that are being represented right now, the Mustang and the AMG. Every other car is, oh no, there's a BMW, Max is out there, but everyone else is in the mid-engine cars, and I'm wondering if, and a lot of them switched to them, right? I don't know why the DG guys switched to the Porsche, but we have a couple extra Lamborghinis, a couple extra Audis, some Porsches. Like, I wonder.
It drives like a box on wheels, so it probably handles pretty good in the rain.
That's what I was thinking.
And the AMG is just a Mercedes, so I mean that's why it's just not that good. But that's not going to help out. We still have our BMW.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! All right, folks, the stewards did hand down. It looks like they handled down. I don't know if they documented it or if they handed down. Oh, that was that Sukan? Who was that was just off track?
Wasn't Pino. Oh, it was Pino.
It was.
So Pino's now had trouble. Horvath had a little bit of trouble, but he's still out front. That's going to be detrimental to his championship hopes.
So we're gonna look at
his dreams.
We're gonna look at this replay again. Oh, why did he stop? Oh, okay. I heard some radio chatter from the drivers. I'm sure we'll see what the stewards say, but the radio chatter that I got was something about the teammates. The teammates will discuss it, or something like that. But teammates don't get to decide whether someone gets a penalty or not. That's up to the stewards. But yeah. Wow.
They'll still discuss it.
Yeah. So they did hand a penalty out to the number 58 Morgan Smith, drive through for unsafe rejoin. So he will be that will be happening. So there we go.
Tough day.
Pardon me.
These guys are still going at it in the back. I think Dansprit needs to get toward the front if he's going to keep his championship hopes alive. So is Pino still in second, or did he lose like a bunch of time?
Yeah, he's there.
Or was that Dansprit that went off?
Maybe it was because Sukan's still in second. I
don't know why he went off and didn't lose any time. I mean, they are starting to pull away now.
But
same place.
Oh, it was. Oh, we thought it was the Porsche. It was the Aston Martin that was going off the track. Okay.
The liveries are the same, so the cars look identical.
Yep. Look at that. And now he's slid way back. Florian, though, look at that. Florian, if he just wins the race, he wins the championship.
Yep. He has to stay right where he's at, and Pino needs to jump in front of him, and Hallman needs to catch everybody, so keep Chris's dreams alive.
There's Marco and Timo, teammates from Geezer. Or is that On Fire? No, that's Geezer. On Fire. Oh, no! As soon as I say On Fire, and there goes Dan Prasider. Oh my gosh, this track. I'm telling you, people are going to start getting more...
Oh, getting brave, late on the brakes.
Yep, he gets one. Just stay there. Give these guys a second to get their cars around the corner. In conditions like this, the pros don't have a huge advantage over the other cars. They have, that was a perfectly done pass. That's how the pros do it, and the AMs let them through. He saw him coming. He left him some space. He knew that's what needed to, go on. That was good. I liked it.
Leaving a lot of space on that one.
He did. Well, yeah, he saw him coming, and he basically invited him to go ahead and go through. And you know what? I think that's one of the challenges with multi-class racing. I've done them. Pix has done them in iRacing. Sometimes it's like, just let them go and live to fight another day. If you try to close the door on them or get in their way or say, I own this part of the track, deal with it, you're just inviting an incident or an accident, and then your race is ruined. It's easier to lose the half a second to a second that to give the space over than it is to fight about it, you know?
Today especially, I think they'll be saying, just go away, leave me alone.
So now Tobias has to figure. Look at that, Luca is in the top spot. Now he's only going to get 10 more points over who's Tobias, right? And he's 40 points behind Tobias. So Luca's not going to get into the top 2. But unless something happens to those other guys. Yeah, he is. Look at these guys weaving their way through the AM class. Not too bad. Everyone's being patient from what we're seeing, folks. Of course, the live race stewards might have a whole separate thing going on that we don't know about. They may see lots of stuff.
I can't tell if these guys are racing each other or dancing.
Yes, they're doing all of those things.
It looked like he was letting him go, and then he ran the next corner wide, and then he looked over at the camera. I think that's Toby Stoll.
Guys, Morgan and Austin both left the race. Why would they do that? Morgan got the drive-through for the unsafe rejoin. Was that just team? Was that a team order that says then we're just leaving? It should have been dealt with between the teammates, and the stewards shouldn't be involved. That's not a thing. I'm imagining.
We wish that was a thing.
Yeah. Imagine like in NASCAR, you got drivers that are on the same teams. You've got Formula One where drivers are on the same teams, and I've never seen anything where the teammates, other than giving a position back, right? Like returning the position on track. Other than that, I've never seen teammates tell the stewards, "Don't bother, we'll handle it." That's not a thing at all. Not at all. Nathan Hallman, hold it there, buddy. Oh, see, that's when you're supposed to just let him go. Just let him go. Don't fight that one. See how close that was?
I honestly think he was trying. It's just, you're like, I'm turning, I'm slowing down, but the car's not doing what I'm telling it to do.
Yeah. Okay. So who is number 80? Oh, that driver's gone anyway. No, wait, who is number 80? Moving under braking. Oh, okay. So a warning to Raphael for moving under braking. Not sure where that was, but that's all right. We'll let the stewards. The stewards are just keeping everybody honest. I think the live steward thing is. Oh yeah, that was close. I think the live stewards are a good thing to have right now. I think it's letting the drivers know that everybody's being watched, right, for doing things they shouldn't be doing, right? But the drivers still have to turn in their own tickets if they have an incident with somebody, and then we can review those after the race. But this has been a really clean race so far, minus the WBM guys coming together.
No, got a bee's nest in the back.
I see it back there. Here comes some GT3 cars, getting that speed up and around. Oh, no, he slows way down.
Marco was like, no.
Whoa!
Just, there you go.
Oh, my gosh, Nathan, he almost died. We almost just saw murder.
He thought about it and was like, nah, I'm just going to. Oh, it's Timo. There's Timo in there.
Timo being smart. He's like, okay, I'm just going to wait, get my
3 wide into turn 1 is a negatory.
Right here,
where the inside car.
Watch this. He's got all the extra speed. or should. Go, Audi, go! Nathan's moving over, giving him some space. There we go.
You just see the back end wiggling.
End up back in fourth.
I think he had a moment. No, he was in third. Rodriguez was running him down. But they have kind of fallen back from the top two now.
Okay, here we go. Can the Audi make the move happen here? Yep, there we go. Perfect example of an overtake out onto the speedway section.
You'll see the endurance of the drivers really starting to be tested now, because it's one thing to race hard. It's another to do lap after lap, just trying to keep it on the track.
Yeah, no joke.
That's what they're all doing right now. Is it's more concentrating, trying to get that power down when you know every single time you do it, it won't. So
yeah,
I'd be interested to see how tired everybody's going to be at the end of this one.
Now the good news is all of them have both classes have the access to traction control, so that's going to help a lot in reducing the amount of on throttle spinning. However, the it's you still can't go too fast in the corner, or you just lose grip and slide.
Yeah, turning and pressing the gas are the worst thing you could do.
Pretty much.
Which is required, to turn and go.
It's also the fastest way to get around the track when it's dry.
Yeah, so it's usually the basis for motorsports, I think. But the rain just complicates that. Like right here, that's just go get some clean air and just you don't even want to pass them. Just stay behind them, but at least you can see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe. It's like you see the move there, and the car just won't do it.
Nope.
It's so aggravating.
And these are the two rear-wheel drives. Well, they're all rear-wheel drive, but the front engine cars, the BMW and the AMG, out onto the speedway section for the second time. This is the longer part of the speedway, or the shorter part of the speedway. Oh, that's going to be a hard corner to hold against Nathan. Nathan's going to have that inside. Hey, that's what you do, Max. You just keep trying different things and see where does he go? What does he do? You still got 35, 34 minutes left to figure out how to get around Nathan.
And I'm assuming there's going to be at least one pit stop for something.
They're going to need fuel.
Yeah, I mean,
they won't need tires. I mean, these wet tires are probably going to be fine through the whole race.
Yeah, well, would brand new ones help you out? I mean,
that's a really good question. I mean, they're not going to get hot and they're not going to wear out that much.
No, it hasn't stopped raining the whole time. So I'm at this point, you need like pontoon boat type tires to help out.
So,
Nathan, he is drifting that corner.
Yeah, and Nathan really understeered that corner. It was a little too fast in there. There is brake bias on the car, so they can adjust the brake bias front and rear, in case you needed to know that, Fry.
Definitely need it to the rear. Lots and lots to the rear. I wish that I had a little more than brake bias in the World Cup race tonight. That would help me out a lot. As a front-wheel drive car does not drive like a rear-wheel drive car.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
But, if I had some tuning availabilities, I might be able to make it do that.
Well, good luck on those front tires. That's all I got to say. Oh, and
I did pretty good. It's more of the fuel that'll be a question.
Yeah. And just so you know, folks, so this evening, 7 p.m. Eastern, is the World Cup in Gran Turismo, 2-hour endurance race in the Mazda 3 GT4 car. Wait, what track are we at?
Laguna
Seca. That's right. I remember. So everyone's got to bring their sunglasses or sandals and stuff, so when they go venturing off into the beach, they feel at home.
And I have done a whole 15 minutes of real, actual practice, so I'm ready.
You should probably do more. I'm just saying you should do more.
I know. I don't ever have time to practice.
The one of the interesting things about the this evening, I will be doing the broadcast for Lobby 1. We've had an epic hardware failure by Tatiana's PS5. It's not producing video in any proper format where it can be seen by their capture software. Oh, here we go. Yes, no, he's gonna have that inside line. He's almost there. Oh, you see all that wiggle under the brakes? Get it in. Oof. It's not over yet. He's got to go all around the outside, then get this inside, and that will complete the pass. 3 turns it takes in the rain, it seems. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Timo. So in any case, I will be doing the broadcast this evening of that race. So that will be fun, if fun's a proper word to use.
Of course it is. You get to watch all of us, or you get to watch Lobby 1 drive around on the track anyway.
Mr. Pix, are you there? Okay. Hey, folks, give us just 1 second. Pix, can you mute our microphones? All right, sorry about that, folks. Had to try to handle a little bit of a technical issue. But hopefully you can still see the race as it's happening.
You know, rainy conditions do make everything harder.
Yeah,
So it's affecting the electronics and stuff.
Yeah, and we try to seal tight all of the cable connections and stuff like that, and sometimes
I ran out of electrical tape.
Look at that long pit lane. Oh my gosh,
That is
it's so long.
epic. That is epic. Just what's he going, like 2? I mean,
It looks like it. He's doing 35 miles an hour, I think, is pit lane speed here.
it looks like 2.6 miles an hour.
All right, so he's getting his pits. Yep, he's going to get tires, and he's going to get some fuel. So Chris Heide pits out. He's currently in 6th. Fabian, Morgan, and Austin are all 3 are out of the race. So there's only 6 pro drivers left. Chris Heide is the one at the end of the pro driver list right now. But we'll see some pit stops. They can't make the whole way on fuel.
No, there ain't no way. They're pitting at their usual spot, 30 to the 40-minute mark. Seems to be where they like it the most.
Now, I think they might be able to be saving fuel here because you're going a little slower on each lap, right? So if you're going slower through the corners and you're not full throttling it until a little bit out of it. Oh, something happened to Nathan Hallman. What happened to him? He's in 5th. Oof.
The rough day continues.
Yep. So was this just on the curbs? Yep.
Yep.
The curb just helped him go around. At least he didn't hit anything.
That's good news for everybody but Chris.
Yeah. Thanks, Nate. Great.
Everybody else is like, okay, we have a chance now. Just need the other two to do that. Here's Stansford, that takes him out. So these two are now back there. So it's between Pino and Horvath right now.
Yeah. Max is not
No.
in the fight for the championship, so
He's way back. Rodriguez isn't too far back. Oh, they're just banging. This is definitely I like me some banging racing, but this is the day where it's like, dude, I'm not trying to hit you, but just go away.
yeah, no joke.
I'm not a big fan of messing around in the rain too much. I have spent probably a good race for about 20 minutes driving around just rear-ending canoe for a good duration of it. It's pretty fun, but I would not recommend that in the rain.
Yep, we have another driver in the pits. Two of them, Luca and Marco. You know what? For only 17 cars that started the race, we have 14 left that are running. And I'm thinking all of these drivers are like, okay, that's awesome because we have way more clear track opportunities than we would normally have. Very interesting.
Yeah, at least the open track's helping out.
It does. It usually helps.
So I think Tobias has the point lead, right? So
Elias has the lead.
Elias does.
But
so
if
as
Tobias,
long as he stays right there.
Well, here's the thing. Tobias is 11 points behind. I'm sorry, Tobias is 11 points behind. He's only going to get 10 by beating him. So he's going to need 2 bonus points to beat him, assuming that Elias doesn't get any. Does that make sense? Because
what bonus points does he have available? The fastest lap in the pole, right?
And cleanest race. And currently, Elias has 0 incident points that I see. And Tobias has 8. So if Elias stays on the track and stays in second, he's going to have those extra points. Right? And
that's all. I mean,
yeah, who did have the pole? I don't remember who had the pole.
I think Elias had it. Oh, wait, no, they started in 3rd and 4th. So, yeah, somebody else had the pole. Neither one of them had the pole.
Okay, so Elias does not have the pole. But if he finishes in second place...
There you go. Morgan Smith had it.
It was Luca. So Luca has the pole. So he's going to get the... I was like, how did you get that camera to flicker? I was like, what's wrong with my stuff? Now, let's see. The fastest lap right now is... I'm going to say
it's Tobias.
It's a 1:35.01, which is Elias. So Elias currently has the fastest lap.
He's just got to stay right there. That's all he has to do.
Yep. So if I'm just quickly doing it here. If the race finishes in the place that they are, if he keeps his clean race bonus, assuming he has it, assuming my stuff is indicating the proper amount, if he's got the clean race bonus and he finishes in second and Tobias finishes in first and Tobias cannot get clean race, the only thing he can do is try to get fastest lap. But that puts the score at 295 to 291 in favor of Elias, a 4-point difference. So the only way this could work if Tobias wins is if he can grab the clean race bonus. He can't, so he has to get the fastest lap. And Elias has to get 1 off track. If he gets 1 off track and Tobias can grab the fastest lap, Tobias can win the championship. That's the only way I can see it happening. So
there's not many more points that he has available that are left. And
there are 0 other points available.
One. He needs everyone he can get.
Now, let's say Tobias doesn't get the fastest lap, but Tobias doesn't get fastest lap, but Elias has an off track that loses him a position. He would then lose the the clean race bonus and one position bonus or one position point, and that would give Tobias the win. So who's in third?
Close.
Luca, teammate. Luca could really
Right.
upset some stuff right now if he wanted to. They're all on the same team. He can come in and just really be like, which one of these guys do I want to have to? Oh,
And
Luca,
there's
you
our
have too
battle.
much power right now.
The battle for the AM class is right there. That's how far apart they are.
Yep.
Horvath coming out, Pino right behind him. That is a weird way to come out of the pits.
You come out on the inside lane. There's still a lane there that you stay in until you hit the blue cone. So you stay way to the right. I do see that our live stewards had given a warning to Timo because he had contact with the GT4 car. I don't know when that happened. So I don't know what lap it was on or whenever, but he got a radio warning for that. So he wasn't given a black flag or anything, but I guess he made contact with somebody somewhere.
So if Pino stays where he's at, he might be the champion as well by a couple points.
Well, let's look at that. What are we at now? Here, you guys, I'm gonna let you talk
199 to 204.
So Florian is currently running in first. Max is running in third, and Pino's running in second.
And Horvath has the fastest lap right now.
Okay, so Horvath, he gets fastest lap. Who had the pole position with them? Do you know? Florian did? Oh, okay.
Yep. So he is grabbing every point that he can possibly get. So if he stays out front and wins, I think he might win.
He's actually going to be he's 8 points ahead of Sukan as they are on the road right now, and that's with his bonus points.
So Pino has to win this race, or Florian has to win this race in order for them to be the champion.
Yeah, actually, there was a Fan Persit, I think, has the fastest lap. He has a 142.14.
I got
and
a
141. Has 141.17. So I think Florian has a faster lap time.
Yeah, he does. It's purple.
Or no, not Florian. I'm sorry. Fan Persit. Okay, then my timing is all broken because I'm looking at a 142.14. That's sorry, I'm a dum-dum. See, people just need to need to be quiet.
You got to hit that refresh button. You got to click it.
It's not that. No, I was looking at. I just saw. I thought everybody's in the 141s because I'm a dum-dum.
So I mean, after 8 rounds, it's come down to one final race in the rain, and if you win, you get the championship basically. Tobias Elias actually has a little bit of a breathing space right now. I think he would still win now that Huss has taken his fastest lap.
What is
started on pole.
Who's after Fan Persit? Nathan Hallman is running in 6th. I'm just putting a couple of these in here right now just to see where the championship lays out. Because right now it looks like
Fan Persit needed to win the race, and he needed Hallman and Pino and all those guys to have a really bad day.
Not off the track again.
Not worked out. No, that's Pino. I can recognize the Porsche from this angle.
Yeah. Well, it also says Pino on my screen. That's what made me think that it was Pino. Nathan Hallman off the track again.
Hallman again.
Now, I'm looking at the scoring right now as it stands. None of them have a clean race bonus, so none of them are going to get. Sukan just got 4x off track.
Yeah, I think he had a moment.
Well, a 2x is one thing. A 4x would be if he hit somebody else. Oh, maybe it just upgraded and he just went off track again. So that's what that was. So looking at the class championships as they run in the AM class, you have Florian winning by 8 points over Sukan, and Nate Hallman would be in 3rd. Fan Persit in 4th. Nate Hallman, 229 points. Fan Persit, 228 points. Is Fan Persit, where is Fan Persit
right now?
He needs to get another spot if he wants to get on and up into third. Woo! I love championships. That makes everything so much more exciting. How boring
And
would
you
it
know,
be?
and if you're a guy in fifth and you have a chance for the final podium spot, I mean, it's just that more you get, so you want to go get that.
Yeah,
That's what makes it fun.
I agree.
Risky.
All
I
right.
think these
Hey,
two guys have wrecked at least 10 times today.
hey, Fry, can you take over for a second? I'll be right back.
Can do. Watching. Oh, here's Florian out front. Pino still falling back. At any minute, either guy could just have an off track. Holman's having another off track. I don't want to see how many penalty points they have for going off the track today at all. I don't even want to know. I would like to see the collective number maybe for all the drivers just to see. It's probably up in the 200s at this point. But yeah, I'm not a rain driver either. I get with these guys. I don't want to be on the track when it's raining. I want dry conditions. I don't want a fishtail coming out the back of the car like that. Because right
Oh,
here
but
is
it's so
just
much
a
fun.
big braking spot. Look at that. And Pino's just going to have to, you see him just trying to push harder to catch Horvath, and that's not helping out at all.
Well, let's
I
see.
think that's
Let me do
trail
this
guy
scoring.
coming right behind him.
Let me switch first and second place with Florian and who's running in second right now? Pino, right?
Pino.
So let me change their positions around just to see what happens, and then Sukan does win by 12 points. So that's the difference. So yeah, he's gonna have to try to get that win. That's the only way he's gonna get there. Ooh, fun stuff.
Whoa, he's pushing so hard coming out of that corner. Look at him. He's getting sideways on the straightaway.
He's not that far away.
You can see him, but he's too far away, and
Yeah, he's all the way on the other end of the front stretch. It's a big ask to try to catch him in the last 15 minutes. But the rain has calmed down. It's raining a lot less. So when I say a lot less, like 2% less. That's about all. But yeah, there's still some time. And of course, thank you to all our supporters who have donated to GT Champions to help keeps the costs down. That is for sure. So thanks to Hannum, Lee, Warwick, David, Stephen, Morgan, and Mikkel. Florian. He can taste it. That's just gotta send both of these things to Germany. I wonder if I can send them both to one person and then have the other guy just mail it to the other.
They live on opposite ends.
Yeah, but it's got to be cheaper. Well, they have two different country flags.
They're at least 12 zip codes apart.
I think one of them's from Belgium and one of them's from yeah, they have a different flag. They have I think one's Austria and one's in Germany. I think Florian's from Austria. Is that right? It might be right. I'm gonna check what his what he registered as.
You're gonna have to send one by plane and one by boat.
Florian Horvath is from Austria. So is Luca, who's currently running first on the track right now. So those two are from Austria, and then the other guys are from Germany. But I mean, they're basically right next door to each other. I might have to find out. Maybe I can send it to one of them, and then they can, I can send them a few bucks to send it to the other person, and then I don't have to spend all that money sending it to two different people. Logistics. I love logistical things. I always thought to myself, I would love to be like a logistics engineer. I don't know if you guys know that that's an actual job, but yes. I think there's a job called a logistics engineer, and their whole job is finding ways to make things more efficient and stuff. And it makes me think of years ago, before FedEx was FedEx, it was my understanding that there was a like a college class course, whatever, and the guy that invented FedEx or started FedEx did a paper in a little late on the brakes there. He did a paper, and the paper was something about how you could do international shipping better. And he did it so well that he was able to get investors, and that's how FedEx was started. It's an interesting story. I read it like probably 15 years ago about how that all started. I'm like, it was just a college kid that figured out like some formula for getting it all done.
And after he's done, you look at each other and you're like, how did we not figure this out already? Really?
Well,
it's so simple. He made it so simple.
Well, UPS was already doing it. The Postal Service is already doing it. He just found a better way.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like they're like, no, we have the best way to do it. And he was like, no, you don't. Here, look. That's
now you know who does? Amazon has the best.
that's what blows me away. There's always somebody who can step up a game and do something different, but it takes that one guy to do it. But it's fun because we get so used to doing things a certain way that we feel that's the best way to do it. And it's always funny when somebody comes along and a year later you're like, oh yeah, we always do that.
Yep.
You know, like that's the norm now.
Well, speaking of doing things differently, you'll notice on your screen, folks, the International GT Series European Challenge is what will be coming next. It will be essentially the same setup that we have here. We're going to have the pros and the AMs, and we're going to be doing all European tracks. But this race director is going to be doing a little bit of changing of things to the rule books and how things are handled. And me and Pix are going to go over those things, talk about those things, but I have some ideas on how to help educate and encourage cleaner racing, and I'll just leave it at that. It might have something to do with additional incident points being awarded to drivers. Woo-hoo-hoo! Elias is really trying to get up there because wait a minute, hold on a second, I have to change something because I just realized our scoring is all wrong. Because I had Tobias in first. Now Tobias is in second. Luca's in first. Let's see what changes. That's a big difference in points.
Right, and Luca also has the fastest lap, and he started on pole. So now Tobias has no bonus points.
Right, but Bias is 21 points ahead of Elias right now. If he finishes in second place and sorry, I hit Elias as position 30. Let's try that again, Chris. There we go.
I was about to say, there ain't no way. Elias is still...
Yeah, I know. Okay, so Elias is at 290. Tobias is at 281. So there's a 9-point difference. If Tobias can get up, or if Elias can get to Tobias in the next 8 minutes, then... we shall see. Luca's stealing some pretty magical points away from these guys. Luca will have third place as it stands on the road right now. He's going to have third place. He's going to have it no matter what because Michael Schmidt's not here, and
Elias should have enough of a buffer that he can hold the championship as long as he stays right there.
Yeah. Well, if he stays right here and Tobias can get around Luca, and Tobias comes first, then it's a whole different thing. Let's see what that would look like. I like doing this. This part's fun.
Yeah.
Let's say...
I'm pretty sure if Tobias wins, Luca finishes in second, and Elias is third, Tobias will be your new champion. But if Elias can stay right where he is right now, Elias will stay the champion. It's his championship to lose.
Oh, get this. You ready? If Tobias gets around Luca, he wins over Elias by 1 point. So if Tobias can catch Luca and Luca stays ahead of Elias, Right, so if first and second swap spots, Tobias wins by 1 point.
And
That's
Luca has a 10-second advantage, and these two are running nose to
but
tail.
he's running into some AM drivers. He's dealing with one right now on the front stretch.
But
Like
I
one
wonder
wrong move.
I wonder if the team radio right now is like, "Hey, dude, pull over. No, don't you pull over. Hey, you pull over, please. I'll pay you. I'll give you $20.
That's
No,
funny.
don't you pull over."
I promise I'll send you the other coin. I promise. Now here's the thing. We still have plenty of time that Luca has to make his way through about 3 more AM drivers in order to get to some clear track again. So as long as that goes okay. But Tobias, did he just go off track? Oh, I saw a yellow. Oh, Sukan crashed. Maybe that's what happened. I saw the yellow. Oh, you know what? I'm a dum-dum. I'm used to seeing when it's yellow in iRacing on the driver number on the map is because it was caution, like something happened to them. It's just that's who you're looking at. I don't know why that just escaped me. I don't. It
5
is.
minutes to go. And we are about to crown 2 new champions. And Chris will get the luxury and joy of sending 2 more coins abroad.
Shut up.
In our new series that starts next Saturday.
Yeah.
That coin right
that
there.
coin right there. That number 1 you see, 001. Yours truly is holding it in his hand, staring at it. Number 2 is at Pix's house, and number 3 is at
it's in Germany.
No, it's in Canada, or wherever the heck he's living right now. Eton's house. Yeah, and then number 4. Oh, Florian, don't you dare! Don't you dare make it 4.5 minutes, buddy. Don't you disconnect that internet right now. Could you imagine? Oh, he'd be so. Oh, look at this. Look at this battle with Nate Hallman and wait a minute. That doesn't seem right. Nate and one of those guys is off. Oh, Nate hits the puddle. He's going to take him out. Oh, that's over.
Oh, that's
Nate's
done.
race is over. Oh, my gosh. His back wheel's not even rolling. He's going to have to tow.
You could see the pro driver look in the mirror and go, I'm not even going to turn. I'm not even going to turn. Just waiting.
Oh, Nathan's broken. He's going to have to tow. That's it for Nate Hallman. Oh, my gosh. His right rear wheel won't even... Look at that.
Look at that thing.
Oh, no, Nate. Wow, that was tough. Oh, that was tough.
Gotta watch the puddles. I hate the puddles.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he was. What was weird is, I think, was he a lap down from Raphael? Because they had. Oh, Jarmo's in that car now. Okay, I'm used to seeing that yellow car being for Raphael. So that's why I thought it was Raphael. I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they were battling, I mean, pretty much kind of as you like to call it, last.
Yeah.
And also with pro drivers going around them. That's why the one pro driver is like, I'm not even going to turn. I'm just going to wait because I could just see you completely out of control and coming, which I guess is weird. I mean, everybody has different screens. He's got multi-screens. But it's always hard to just check that mirror real quick before you turn every time because you never know.
Yeah.
Hey, Toby. I don't think he can hear us. He's very much concentrating on staying on track.
He is doing pretty good up there. Elias 7 seconds from Tobias, from Tobias, and Tobias 11 seconds from the leader. No, wait, that's not right. Oh yeah, it's 22-second gap from Toby to the leader. So very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
So if everything stays where they are right now, with 2 minutes or a minute and a half to go, probably 2 more laps, Horvath will be our AM champion, and Elias Sauer will be our pro champion.
It's gonna be like that. Florian and Tobias. Oh, not Tobias, because I have to change my scoring around because it's not that way. Luca is gonna be in first. I still have my scoring the other way, and Tobias is gonna be in second. Yep. Oh, that's crazy. This is gonna be a great race. It really is gonna be a great end to the season.
Get out of the puddle. Get out of the puddle.
Oh, brakes. Do not hit the guy. Oh, could you imagine? Elias would be like, what? Oh, yeah, he would lose his friggin' mind. He really would.
Me, I'd be so paranoid. I would have just let him go through that corner. Just go. I'm going to wait till there's a straightaway and I can get way over. I don't want to be near anybody. It's just how my luck would go.
Yeah.
I want everybody to go away. Just everyone leave me alone. I need a buffer. And we got plenty of that going on, but we got it. Almost done.
Goodness.
Finish right here. Here we go. Huss is gonna win.
Yay! Luca, way to go, buddy. And Tobias.
And Elias.
And
A
Elias.
little side by side. Yeah, we need to like nicknames for them because Tobias and Elias is just too close.
Yep. Well, look at the little weaving around. Everyone take each other out. No, don't. I'm kidding. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I kind of figured that's what they're all about to do. Horvath with just a few more corners to go. If he can hold his breath that long. Coming up to the top of the track, double right. There he comes. Horvath is going to be your champion.
Way to go. Congratulations.
And, you know, Pino got a lot closer to him as that race was getting toward the end. So it looked like, you know, Horvath was kind of taking it easy, making sure he made it. A few donuts going on, which is kind of weird in the rain. Is that smoke or water?
Yes. Pro is, the championship is going to be Elias. So it's Elias, Tobias, and Luca. 1, 2, 3. And in the AMs, it's Florian, Sukan, and Nate. Actually, wait, what? I got to double check Nate's actual finishing position. I'm going to do that really quick while we get the draft. Look at these guys. Everyone's like having, it is the last race. We really need to have them just have some fun. It's over. They made it through the season. Let's see. So Florian gets P1. And who was P2? Sukan and then Max. Right?
Yeah,
Is that right?
Hallman was
Max was third in the AM class, right? Okay.
Yeah, he's like 8th in points.
Yep. And who came home after that? Let's see. It was going to be Max.
Race results for your pro class would be Luca Huss with the win. I think the fastest lap as well. Tobias in second. Elias to hold on to the final podium spot and also will be your new champion. Toby Stoll in 4th. Marco Hawk in 5th. Timo McCowan in 6th. Chris Hitty in 7th. Fabian Mattel in 8th. Morgan Smith and Austin Dills did not finish. And in your AM division, Florian Horvath will be your champion and winner. Sukan Pino in 2nd. Very close. If he had won, he would have been your champion as he had a small lead. Max Appelt will be in third, Rafael Rodriguez in fourth, Dan Sprit in fifth, Jarmo in sixth, and Nathan Hallman with a very, very tough, unfortunate race in seventh.
So with that being said, then, minus any incident reports or anything, which I didn't see anything look like it was going to be worthy of that or the times. We're going to have Elias, Tobias, and Luca 1, 2, 3 in the pros, and Florian, Sukan, and Thampersit 1, 2, 3 in the AMs. Thampersit beat out Nate Hallman by 1 point for that third spot, a 228 to a 227, and all because Nate went off that one track and crashed his car. If he would have just stuck it out on the track and stayed there, he would have had the podium spot.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah, he's gonna hate that later.
Down to the last, inch of track and time that they had left. That's what you want out of a championship right there. So, kudos to you guys for definitely putting that on and organizing it. And see, it all works out.
Did Florian still have the fastest lap?
I believe so. Yeah, I think he had everything. He had all the bonus.
Yeah, he had a 140.9. Okay, so yeah, he had the one. That is interesting. Florian's 140.9. Yeah, so he gets the pole position, fastest lap, and the win. Heck, all he had to do next was just get the no incident points.
And if Pino had at least one of the bonus points, I think he would have won because he was far enough up, but Horvath came from way too far back.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. That was a great race, guys.
That was fun.
And you know what? And what's interesting is that we had way less cars on the track and it was raining. I think it was the perfect way to have this race. If there was a lot more cars, it's just a lot more opportunities for carnage and damage and everything else. So nice. All right, so Elias and Tobias are there. I don't know if Luca is going to show up. Oh, there he is. So we got the top 3 pros. We need to try to get Florian. I don't know. Florian, we've not been able to get into a chat, have we? Let me see if I can get him. Let me see if I can get him in there. He shows he's in do not disturb, so I don't know if he's going to get the message or not. But we can come back to him. Let me go ahead and pull these other guys in here and just invite the pro drivers in to here. And ironically, it's not ironic. It's not irony. I don't even know why I even said that. We actually have the championship winners going to be in here with us and the 3 podium finishers. So let's start with the slowest driver on the podium. I'm just kidding, Elias. What's up, buddy? Congratulations, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Guess what, man?
Yeah, yeah.
You're the champion, buddy. We're gonna come back, and I was gonna come and wait to do you at the end, but we'll talk about it right now, buddy. You were very close. 9 points was the difference between you and Tobias for the championship. You did it, man. Congratulations, dude.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, actually, I didn't put that much work into this race, but I felt quite comfortable very quickly. So yeah, I'm satisfied with the race today, and of course with the championship. I think it was a very good season from the whole team, and yeah, of course very happy.
Yeah, well, you did it, man. So I'll be sending you a message here pretty soon to give me your address so I can send you the winner's coin, man. So you're gonna have one. I don't know. I don't remember what number we're on. You would think I would know that kind of thing. I typically would. I'm actually going to get to know that thing because I want to know. You're going to have coin number 9. So that will be you receiving that. And then what I have to figure out is our AM champion lives in Austria. Is that close to where you are?
Yeah, Austria. Yeah, from me is still a bit far, but I mean Germany and Austria, as you hopefully know, is directly besides each other. But yeah, I'm right in the middle of Germany, so it's still a bit of a way.
I'm curious. I'm going to ask you this question. I don't even know if you know the answer. If you had to drive from your place to Austria to get to the border, how far away is that in a car? Gotta send both of these things to Germany.
8 to 9 hours.
I
maybe.
wonder. That far away. If I can send them both to one
6 to 8
person
hours,
and then have
actually,
the
I
other
think.
guy.
Something like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, you
That's
know
nothing.
that.
And you is that 6 to 8 hours on the autobahn, like going like 150 miles an hour?
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure, but something around that, yeah.
I don't know why we don't get to have those here in the United States. It really makes me mad that we don't get to have those speedways. I want those so bad. Anyway, that's enough about that. But man, congratulations. You came through. You won most of the races that you came to. You podiumed pretty much all the others. You came home with a kind of a dented up car. Did you hit something at some point during the race? Because we're looking at the front of your car and it had a big old dent in the front of it. Like
Yeah, I think I fixed it with the fast repair in the pit stop, but yeah, in lap 1 we had a bit of a collision. We went 3 wide into turn 7, 5, I don't know, they happen. And yeah, just a bit of a hit, but I think it didn't affect my pace in any way.
Yeah, I think on a rainy track, aero and stuff like that, while that could cause some issues on the long straight, for the most part, you're not really going full speed through the corners. You're going a lot slower anyway. So I'm not sure how much that makes a difference, but man, congratulations. Okay, we're gonna come back to you in a second.
Yeah, I actually have to go right now.
Okay, well, fine then. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, man. Take care of yourself, and again, congrats, man. Good job.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you for putting up the season.
Oh yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
definitely. All right, take care of yourself, man.
Yo, bye.
Bye. Oh, Tobias, are you there, my friend?
I might be here.
Yeah, you are.
Guess I'm not impersonated by anybody else.
Oh my gosh, man. Over the course of the whole season, you missed out on a championship by 9 points, man. 9. Ugh.
On paper, that's correct. But let's be realistic, right? I've messed up 2 races and Elias performed every single race he participated, so I didn't look at the points at all. He is the really by far deserving champion of this league this season. He just put on really good performances, especially considering the amount of preparation that went into it. It's something close to 0, but you didn't hear that from me. So, yeah.
Well, I'm looking at Tobias's stats, he had 4 wins and 6 podiums, right? And he didn't start 2 of the races.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
you had
always been on the podium.
Yep. You had 2 wins, 6 podiums, and 6 top 5s, and he had 6 top 5s, and you had 7 top 10s, and he had 6 top 10s. That's why it was so close. But those couple extra wins are what got him over the finish line. That, and unfortunately, you had to drop a round where you actually had scored points. He dropped a round that he just didn't start. So that was tough. But man, it's so close by only 9 points. Next season you're gonna have to sort that out, right? You're gonna come back and take care of business, right?
To be honest, I haven't actually looked into what you guys are looking to put up next in the best sim out there, iRacing. I've heard something about team events, endurance events, which would potentially mean we could team up and not fight against each other. So,
well, we are working on an endurance challenge, so it'll be some 3-hour-long endurance races with team driving. So that is something that we were hoping to do, and just with the holidays and with trying to get a bunch of other stuff done, we just haven't been able to get that out yet, where we can, but it's coming, believe me. And we
Yeah,
just
I
announced,
actually think that's good timing as well, because I don't think too many people would be able to show up consistently between the years, with all the holidays and seeing family and whatnot, traditions being a little bit different all over the globe, and you guys putting up a global league that might look a little lackluster at the beginning of the season if it would to be start in that season. So I don't think that would be
I agree
all
with
that
you.
bad.
I agree with you. That
And
is for
having
sure.
something to look forward for the new year would be awesome as well. So,
Well, I'll
hopefully-
tell you what, we just announced it earlier in the race, for those that were watching, but we are bringing out the next international GT series. It's going to be, again, GT3, GT4 cars, and it's going to be the European Challenge. So it will be essentially what we did this season. We're going to be doing a little bit of changes to some of the rules and regs, but we're going to be on all European tracks next time around. So we'll be doing another 8-round series like this one, and it'll be on European tracks instead of American tracks. So that should that'll be interesting.
Nordschleife will be part of it.
What's that?
I hope Nordschleife will be part of it. Make it a challenge. I vowed to actually learn that track for next year, so
which track was it?
Match. The Nordschleife.
Oh no,
No,
nope.
I'm not taking the time out to learn that or do anything learning about it. It takes too long. No.
Yeah, I'm not going to do a race that has 6 laps. Like, I'm not doing that. Can you imagine how long it would take to tow if you're all the way in like the middle of the track? Be like 20 minutes.
Give you the GT circuit.
Oh, the GP circuit I would do all day. Yeah. And I'm not going to say if it is or isn't it is in the race. So the you never know. But anyway, so yeah, we do have more stuff coming up. So yes, you'll have to come back and this time make Elias really earn it, and put the pressure on him on some good European tracks. But in any case, congratulations, man. P2 in the championship, P2 on the track for the final race. How was it in the rain?
I mean, it's the rain. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan. I love the racing there. I love hot lapping in the wet, but I guess I'm too old or something. But it takes about 15 to 20 minutes in a race like that with all the spray. The migraine kicks in. I think you could see that race as well. All of a sudden, my lap times just dropped by 1.5 seconds without any real reason, like GT4 being there. That's just when it really kicked in. So it's kind of exhausting doing those types of races, just because of that. The car itself felt really decent. The track has potential. It's obviously kind of boring with only having 2 types of corners. But yeah, that's, I guess, the best you can make out of an oval. So wasn't too bad. Had a couple of really scary situations in the race as well. And for the most part, we were just enjoying ourselves in our team Discord and celebrating Luca's performance and him finally being able to secure a win for himself as well. He really deserved that. And obviously having another lockout on the podium for the team and doing the same in the championship is obviously a nice way to go out of this championship.
Absolutely. And we're going to talk to Luca here in just a second. I just wanted to give you a chance to get any shout outs, anybody you want to thank, and then we're going to go talk to Luca, and then we're going to come back and we're going to no, we're not. I thought we were going to, but I forgot that he's not going to be here anymore. But anyway, go ahead. Any thanks, and then we'll move.
Obviously, shout out to the team, shout out to the founder of the team, bringing all those brilliant guys in the yellow liveried cars together. It was a lot of fun this season. Shout out to you guys for putting up this whole league and everything that goes with it, the organization of the drivers, of the broadcast, obviously, of all the visual assets you guys are preparing. So that's always really appreciated what you guys are doing. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Tobias. Congratulations again. Pix, did you hear all that love for you? Woo! Look at him go. Yeah. He's saying your ass sets look good. So that's okay. Oh, no. It's not. That's awesome. Hey, so let's see, Luca. Yeah, boy. There he goes. Luca, you got to win, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Your first one, dude. 4 podiums. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride until today. Nice job, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh. So there was a moment in time you were running behind Tobias, right? And Elias, and actually you had the pole position, didn't you have the pole position for this race?
Yes.
Yeah. So you were up front, but for a little bit, I saw that Tobias was up front winning, leading the race, and then things changed somewhere, and I just completely missed it. And then you got the lead of the race, and man, that's so awesome. It's got to be pretty rewarding. I know it is. The very few races that I've ever won in sim racing have always been just the most. You just like, yay, finally did it. But you did it against 2 pretty big powerhouse drivers. I mean, these dudes are fast, and you pulled this one out, man. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much. I don't know where that pace come from. Because I thought I'm not good in the rain, but I think in Sebring it was just because of the McLaren or something. I don't know where the pace come from. Yeah, I'm really happy.
Yeah, you should be, man. That was some pretty fine racing, and oh, dude, that was fun. That was a really good race. So the rain, was it scary? Was it a lot? Was it a little? Did you feel comfortable? I mean, you had the front of the track, I thought, and then Morgan got in front of you guys when you and I forget who was right beside you. Both of you guys went deep into turn 1 and kind of, bumping each other on the sides a little bit and kind of went wide, understeered the corner or whatever.
I misjudged the braking a bit. I thought on the inside I had a bit more grip and the car would be slowing more down, but it was not the case. I'm really sorry for pushing that wide there, but yeah.
Hey,
nothing happened.
It's called racing. Things happen. Accidents happen. The my sister always told me, she goes, you know why they called when a doctor is a doctor, they always call that they're practicing medicine, because they're learning every day new things, right? They're always practicing. So in race driving, it's the same thing. You're always learning something every single race about how the car performs or what conditions and things like that. And then at that point, though, Morgan gets in front of you guys and just takes off. And then a couple off-track moments, and then one where he comes on the track unsafe and takes out his own teammate that was also fighting with you guys, and the 2 WBM guys just disappeared. And that just left the DG guys up front to battle amongst themselves. What was going through? Were you ahead of Morgan at the time that he had that off track and came back on track, or was that in front of you guys?
He was in front of me and he got off track. I overtook him, and I don't know what happened then. I don't even know that he crashed, to be honest.
Oh. Yeah, there was that. You'll have to go back and watch the broadcast afterwards. But oh man, yeah, it was so much fun. There was a moment, and Pix, I don't know if and Fry, you have to tell me if I'm thinking of the wrong car, because like all your cars look the same, right? The coming down on the back, not the back stretch, but the out of that chicane, that you have the long back stretch, and one of the GT4 cars in an AMG was behind you, and they hit the puddle and they slid all the way down the track right through the corner and crashed. Was that right in front of you?
No, it was
actually with me.
Oh, that was with you.
Orange
Okay.
GT4, yeah. It just came shooting down.
Pix made the comment. He's like, or maybe it was Fry that made the comment like he saw that happening in his mirrors because he slowed way down and let him go fly by. I was like, oh, that was scary. I was like, I thought he's taking out the leader. Oy vey. Well, anyway.
Yeah, it was a close one, but yeah, we were joking about those types of situations because exactly the same happened to Elias earlier in the race as well. We were just talking about it, and right then, this guy just came flying by. So.
Yeah, it's tough. The rain brings out it brings out people. Fry mentioned this during the broadcast that when it gets wet out, drivers will drive a little bit more carefully because they know that they're more on the edge of grip than they normally would be, on the dry. So, but man, you did it. I'm so happy for you, man, to come in at the last race and get a win in the series. That's super awesome. Yeah, congratulations again, man.
Thank you.
Anybody you want to thank while we got you on here?
Yeah, I would thank the team and also you guys for putting up the league. Very awesome. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had a good time. We were glad that you guys were here. That's for sure. Awesome. All right. Well, I'll let you go off and celebrate with your team and do what you got to do, and we'll begin our end of the broadcast shenanigans that we do. So thanks for coming by. Is Florian here? Oh, he is here. Florian.
You forgot me?
I did. Well, I didn't forget. I just
I've been waiting for so long, and now you just forget me.
Hey,
Wow.
that's why Pix is here. Pix is there to help me make sure I don't screw stuff up. Hey, Florian. What was that? Oh, I'm kidding. Congratulations, man. Good job.
Thank you.
So you got a win in the race, pole position, fastest lap. I think the only thing that can make that whole race better for you is if you won the champion. Oh wait, you did! You won the championship, dude.
Did I?
Congratulations. You did.
Oh my god.
By 8 points. So
Holy
guess
Jesus.
who? Florian Horvath from Austria is our AM champion in the International GT Series, the American Challenge. Congratulations, man. Good job.
Wow,
Nice way to
thank
finish
you.
out the season.
Thank you so much. It was a crazy race. Like with the rain and with Pinho behind me, he's such a great driver. So all respect to him. He really put me under pressure, but yeah, what can I say? It wasn't easy at all. Sometimes I've really had like to get back into concentration mode because it was so exhausting. But yeah, I'm just happy. I'm just glad it turned out that way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you won the final, just like Luca. He wins his final race, right? That's awesome. You win the final race and win the championship. On top of it, with 4. Here's your stats. You had 4 wins, 5 podiums, and 5. So you had 5 podiums, top 10s, and top 5s, right? And you just had 3 rounds that you didn't score in, and you were able to win the championship with only scoring on 5 of the 8 rounds, and you were able to get the championship. Sukan had 2 wins and 3 podiums. Thampersit had a win, and Nate Hallman had a win. And but you had 4 wins, man. 4 of them and 5 podiums. So every race that you ran this season, you finished on the podium.
Yeah, what can I say? I knew what I had to do, and I think I delivered it.
Yeah, you did. You did a pretty good job of it too, man. This last race, I was like, okay, here he goes. He's gonna get some stuff done. Those guys were following behind you, and you have another teammate who's in the BMW, right? That's Max.
Yeah, Max Appelt.
Yep.
Also, like, congrats to him. I think he's 3rd, right?
In the championship or on the track?
On the track.
He was 3rd, yes.
Yeah, so big congrats to him. Like, it wasn't easy at all. So huge respect to that, to keeping in our track. Because I noticed it for myself, it was super difficult to keep the car on track. You had to brake like way earlier than usual. And as soon as you get on a puddle or on the curb, it's super dangerous.
Yeah, they're pretty slippery. But but you managed it, man. You started up on the pole. You had that nice clean track in front of you, and you really didn't have to deal with anybody's spray except for, when some of the GT3 cars went past you. But
Oh.
having nice clear track is pretty helpful, I imagine.
Definitely, because the visibility is like so bad, especially if you're driving behind someone else.
Mhm.
So in that sense, I think I made it a bit more easy for myself than like the others following each other behind.
Yeah. we
So-
we did a couple onboard cameras with some of the cars, and when they're behind somebody, you're like, we know there's a car there, we just don't know where it is. You can't see the corner, you can't see your braking markers or the car in front of you. Yeah, it's scary back there.
Right, like as soon as you follow someone else in front of you, you just can't see the braking points or like the meter boards. So
Yep.
you just really have to drive on instinct or just guess where
Yeah.
you have to brake.
That's absolutely true, man. I'm happy for you, man. You did it, man.
Thank you. No, I'm just glad. I'm just really happy.
Good. I'm glad you are. And hey, I'll be sending you a message, like I will be to Elias, to get the address as to where I can send your winner's coin, man. You're gonna have coin number 10
Amazing.
as the AM driver. You'll get to display that, tell all your friends about it, and because it is superior awards. No, I'm just teasing. They're pretty cool coins, man. So I really hope you're gonna enjoy it. And I hope I get to see you back here for the next iteration, the European Challenge. That will be starting in summer, I think around the end of January, after we get through the Formula 4 the F4 series. Are you participating in that?
For the next season.
Well,
Yep.
so starting next weekend is the Sim Race City F4 that series that we're starting. That's going to be happening in December and January. Three races in December, and then 3 in January.
Yeah, I don't know about F4. Not sure about that one because I have a really close timetable for the next few weeks.
Don't we all? That's
But
for sure.
for the next GT Series championship, I really hope I can be there.
Yeah, well, I hope you could be there too, because you did a fantastic job in the race. I don't even recall ever seeing an incident or incident report or anything with your driving the whole season. Picks, Fry, do you guys remember seeing it? I don't remember seeing anything. Like
You got a
There
whole
was
bunch
one.
of nothing.
a whole bunch of nothing. Okay, so we just need a whole bunch of Florians in the AM class next season.
I'm
And
gonna be honest. In Barber Motorsports Park, there was one incident with a GT3 car, but yeah, well,
I'm with you.
things happen.
We're very disappointed.
Oh, anyway, man, congratulations again, man. Any shout outs or thank yous or anything
Thank
to anyone?
Yeah, definitely a big shout out to you guys for putting up this championship. Really well organized. Made a lot of fun. Big thanks to my team playing Ducks. They supported me the whole season, and I'm just super thankful for that. Congrats to Max again for the performance, finishing at the podium again. So really well done. And a big thanks to my friends and family for supporting me as well. Definitely couldn't have done it without them.
Nice. Yeah, all right. Congratulations again, man. He might have. He might have. We're going to keep that in mind, Florian. How do you feel about driving GT3 cars next season?
I actually tried this track with the GT3, and not to over exaggerate, but I think I'm quite quick with it.
There you go. There you go. Hey, you don't have to try to be shy. You just won a
Yeah.
championship, bro. You can throw out there whatever you want. You
Well,
can say, I'm
just
the
trying
best
to
there
stay
is,
humble.
people.
I rather let the results talk instead of words.
There he goes. That's how you become a champion. I'll just show you I'm better by beating your butt on the track. That's what we're gonna do. I love that, dude. I love that so much. Oh, I'm so excited to see you coming back next season, man. And Sukon and Max and Raphael and Thampersit. I mean, these guys, you guys were all within. What was the gap between all of them? Like before it was not a lot. Like right now, I'm looking at the scoring, and there was less than 30 points between all four of the top four. Like at
Yeah, that's insanely
227 to
close.
252. That's the only difference.
Yeah,
So
basically
so
everyone
close.
could have won today, so just really happy that it turned out well for me.
Well, as a matter of fact, we even said that of the top four, whoever wins wins. Like that was it. Like there was nothing else that could be done. Whoever wins is going to win the championship. That's how close the points were. And it doesn't matter if you had fast laps or clean race bonuses or anything. It was all about the W, and you brought it home. Congratulations again, man. Woohoo!
Thank you, thank you.
All right, we'll see you next year, buddy. Have yourself a great day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much.
You bet. Bye.
See you. Bye bye.
I feel like I could talk to him forever. Like I'm so excited to see him come through and get that win done. That was pretty awesome. That was pretty good stuff. Guys, what a race, right? What a nice way to finish off the season. That was pretty good. Now
Fun.
I'm a little sad.
Don't worry, we have more stuff coming up this
I know, I know, I know.
Saturday and next Saturday and the Saturday after that and Friday, and there's other days of the week we're probably going to add some stuff in there too.
Yeah, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. I'm just so happy these guys were able to have a good race, because it gets difficult with the rain, and then of course you have all of the traffic to deal with. I think it worked out pretty great that it was a slow day for driver participation. That made that a lot easier for those guys to handle.
Like
So I
later
think,
on, I'll have to drive in this right here in desert, sandy, non-raining but trafficy conditions, and I have to start in the back with no practice.
wow.
But
I'm
I'll
glad
still
it's
win.
you and
It's
not
okay.
me.
Oh, I'm still gonna dominate like crazy.
All right. Well, let's so today, folks, in a few hours time, 5 to be precise, you can hear the sultry sound of my voice once again. Actually, I'm just double checking something. Nope. Okay. We will be doing the World Cup broadcast here. They're going to be round 2 at Laguna in the Mazda 3 front-wheel drive GT4 car. Fry here is going to be doing that race there, and I will be broadcasting it live in beautiful 4K for all of you to come watch. So make sure you hit the bell, like, subscribe, and all of the things you know you're supposed to do. You know you're supposed to do it, so you do those things. And then afterwards, we'll bring out some other information later in the week, folks, on where we're going to be at with some other stuff coming down the line. The next thing coming up starting next weekend will be the simracecity.com F4 Cup. We will be going over that one and getting that first round started. We'll be at Virginia and Sonoma for round 1. So it's going to be 25-minute races. So we're going to be doing Virginia for 25 minutes, and then we're going to do Sonoma after that. It's going to be some good fun. So make sure you're around for that. And we've got 6 rounds. So we're going to get 3 of them done in December. The other 3 will be in January. You can see the dates right there. For more of the details, just go to gtchampions.com to find out the details there. And the winner of that series will also win one of these coveted coins. It would actually probably be number 11 if I've got my stuff down right. Next weekend, we will be presenting the second round of the MX5 Cup. on Saturday, and that will be happening at, why can't I think of the time?
7 p.m. Eastern time.
That's right, 7 p.m. Eastern. A little 1-hour race. The last one was pretty epic battle at the end between Ando and Nav for that win there. That was a very spicy end to that race. You have to go back and watch it, folks, if you haven't seen it so far. But yours truly will be bringing that to you live next Saturday. So lots going on next Saturday. We'll be doing the F4 Cup, and then we'll be doing the MX5 Cup. So 2 broadcasts next weekend. So you'll be able to come and watch those. And of course, big shout out to our folks at Origin Micro, our official sponsors for GT Champions. We're grateful for them and all that they do. Make sure to go check them out. If you're in IT like I am, you need these people. They really do have all the stuff. I mean, they don't have all the stuff, but they have access to all the stuff. So go check them out. Tell them I sent you. GT Champion sent you. Whatever. They know, and let them know that you heard about them here. So, Fry, tell me about your view of this race this season. What'd you think?
I mean, I love the race. I love when the rain brings everyone together, sort of, because they all just like mind their P's and Q's, and everybody's kind of cordial as they try to survive. But I think it was a great ending to the season. Everybody, it started out crazy. Everybody kind of didn't really know each other, and by the end, you see how well they all raced together. So I love to see stuff like that, but also a championship being decided on the last round. A guy in 4th place who thought he had no chance at a championship just won one. So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome for sure. Thanks for that, man. Pix, what about you, man? What are your thoughts on the season as a whole? Yeah, well, we're happy to have you, man. It really does take a village and a team to put together something that works and something that is enjoyable to watch. And your camera work and your graphics and your everything they're just amazing. It's always been a pleasure working with you to do all that stuff, and I can't wait till next Saturday where we get to start our next one with the F4 series and all of the work that you do to make everything look pretty. So thanks to you for that. And Fry, thanks to you, man, coming in here every weekend that you can, hanging out with us, being a part of the team, helping us, helping me not be all by myself. I mean, I'm not. Pix is where, but I mean, like the talking part, like being a part of that. I appreciate you, man. So thanks for that.
Always, man. Always fun.
Yep. Of course, we can't leave out our buddy Till, who is, Till, you're here.
Yeah.
Buddy. Oh, awesome. I was thinking, I was like, I want to talk to him. And I looked over, I'm like, hey, he's here. Till, what are your thoughts on the series, man? And on the, as a whole?
Yeah, it was a nice season. I'm very happy that I can help you guys, and yeah, I think over the season the racing got cleaner and cleaner, and yeah.
Well, a lot of that is a good thanks to our live stewarding team, you and Nicholas. The last several rounds, the eagle eye, or the owl eye, I should say, that is keeping track of what the drivers are doing, and I think the drivers knowing that, oh crap, there's somebody that's keeping an eye on us, and if we make the wrong move, they're going to let us know about it. And I think that helped tremendously in cleaning up some of that racing. So I look forward to doing that with you, in our next series coming up starting next weekend. That'll be a lot of fun. So thank you for all that you do. It's been a pleasure having you around, man. Oh, well, I guess that's it, folks. Oh, no, Eton, buddy, I know you're out there somewhere. I know you're listening, and we love you, man. I'm grateful for all that you do to help us out, and look forward to our continued relationship because it's awesome. And again, of course, Origin Micro, thank you for that, and simracecity.com. Thank you for your partnership. I guess that's it for us today, folks. I'm Chris, and that was Fry, Pix, Till, and Eton hanging out with us for the day. We look forward to seeing you folks next weekend for the F4 race and for the MX5 Cup race in Gran Turismo that will be broadcasted. And later today, the World Cup round 2 in Gran Turismo will be broadcasted. So lots of racing for you to see. And we'll look forward to seeing you folks next time around. Have yourselves a great one and happy holidays.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a 5th grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.